Hey, what's up, y'all? Get in here. Get in here, get in here, get in here. How y'all doing? First of all, Happy New Year. Okay. Second of all, I know I need to comb my hair. I'm aware. I slept on it. I ain't pretend to comb it. I know I'm wrong. I know you want to leave me, but I refuse to let you go. I didn't want to comb it. Okay. I just didn't. And y'all gonna have to forgive me because we got a lot to talk about. It's been a lot of mess going on. I mean, a whole lot of it. And this is the first day of the year. And I want to, hear how y'all doing and how your New Year went, your New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, all that stuff. So we're just going to get into it. So first and last, I need y'all to like this video. Put your like number in the chat. We are back. We are back. We are back. And we're going to get into it. Share this video, like this video. Don't forget your engagement button on the bottom right-hand side, the circle with the heart emoji. Send up your emojis. Send up my bubbles. Y'all know I'm sensitive. I'm assuming, I think I'm right to assume that I should probably go on Instagram, let everybody know that we here, because they don't know we here. So I guess I should definitely go on there and let everybody know that we here. We ready. We in this piece. We up in her. Okay. Oh, Nashina M. What's up, Miss McKinney? How you doing, girl? Happy 1 month royal anniversary. I know that's right. Happy New Year to you. Yeah. Anybody like y'all check y'all crowns. Make sure YouTube ain't took your crowns. Check and make sure y'all still subscribe because they will snatch even your subscription, the free thing. They will take that back too. So double check that as well. Okay. Make sure you do that. And yeah, housekeeping real quick so we can get into what's really going on. Firstly, if y'all must cuss in my chat, that rule ain't changed. Just please make sure y'all misspell your cuss words. Make sure y'all are kind to everybody in my chat. No disrespect of any kind will ever be tolerated. I don't do it and you shouldn't either. You shouldn't even want to because being nasty make your age bad. And nobody wants that, right? So let's be sweet. Let's keep all commentary on the people we dragging and roasting for today and none on each other. All that good stuff. Y'all show love to our beautiful moderators, all these lovely ladies with wrenches. Okay. Oh, thank you for my super chat. This is my first support of the whole day from my girl, Nashina. Thank you. She said she ready for some gossip. And we're going to get into it. Every bit of it, too. I bet you we are. We got a lot to cover. A lot to cover. A lot. Okay. Thank you so much, sis, for the support. I appreciate you. Lord, happy to be here for 52 months. Okay, she said this her home. She ain't going nowhere. Now let me greet who's here. This is our first greeting of the year. And we got a lot to talk about. Who else? Who we got up in here? Belicious. Hello, beautiful. She's number 2. Thank you so much for being like number 2. Auntie Eva is like number 3. We got our lovely Quiet Storm, which is the mother of our princess. She's like number 1. Okay, that's right. Tell them, girl. We don't want to beg for likes on the first live of the new year. Let's not beg for likes on the first live. Okay. Hey, my girl, Miss Jackie Gaines is like number 3. We so happy that you are here. Y'all know Jackie don't always feel like being here. So when she does, it's a big deal to me. Y'all show y'all sister some love. Okay. Happy to be happy. Thank you for being like number 5. This my girl, Lulu's little girl is like number 6. Aries son up in here is number 8. And I appreciate you. What up, Miss Nisi? She's number 7, y'all. Lucky number 7. Belize and JB is number 15. Black Smile is number 12. We got D Crazy, D Amazing DS running that reflection corner. And something tells me we gonna need it. We gonna need it. I feel like this one of them days where the reflection corner is gonna be real valid and relevant. My girl, what's up too, sweetie? How you been doing since this is our other Miami-Dade County native in the house? How you doing, sis? I love when my Florida girls come stomping through. DV, love you. Thank you for being number 12. All right, Miss Kaiser. So say Happy New Year, girl. Thank you for being number 10. Lord, as I live and breathe. I know this ain't iridescent unicorn farts. Girl, where you been? Happy New Year. You've been gone for a month of Sundays. Where you been? It's so good to see you. God bless you. And I'm so happy that you came through to hang with your girls, with your family. We missed you, girl. We missed you. Yanni, Happy New Year. All right. Don't make me beg for my bubbles, y'all, because I will. I ain't too proud to beg. I'm not. Vicky Black, thank you for being number 12. Dana Brown in the house. Hey, Bookie. I'm glad you made it too. Thank you for being number 19. Y'all come on through and get comfortable. Like this video, share this video. I took my time because I needed it, but because I took my time, y'all know they're going to take their time sending out notifications. So look out for me, please. Richard Wilson, thank you for being number 28. You're so sweet. Lord, my sister say that my face will let me get by for not combing my hair. I hope that's true. I hope it's true. Because y'all know one thing that Seanitra don't like to do is comb no hair. So I hope that's true. In my heart, I'm going to hold on to that. If it ain't true, you know, I want to believe it. Okay, I'm going to be like them women that just listen to whatever the men say. It sounds like something I want to believe. So I'm going to hold on to that in my heart. My girl is number 29. Thank you, boo. Cool gamer, always cool, always in the building. Boo, did they take your crown? What happened? Miss Thelma, thank you for being here. Thank you for being number 29. God's anointed daughter is in the house. She's number 30. I'm so glad to see y'all here. Ooh, y'all trickling on in. All right, so look. Real quick, let's make sure we got our kin folks off Instagram because, you know, that's where everybody been, including me. I needed my time, and I have learned to take time when I need it. With no apologies. None. And I know some people make apologies, but I'm not one of them. When I need time now, I've learned to take the time when I need it. Sweet beloved, thank you for being number 34, Buki. All right, so let's talk about just the overview of what we finna get into. Let me get my notebook because y'all know the notebook is ready. Because if I don't have my notebook, I ain't gonna know what the hell we talking about. Y'all know that. So look, first of all, us got to talk about the feuds over at Bravo. Everybody's over there feuding. These girls is wildcats, okay? Wildcats. So apparently the girls in Atlanta was filming their cast trip. Hey, Jay Wallace. We live on YouTube. Come on over, Buki. So apparently the girls on Atlanta are doing their cast trip in Scotland. This came out a couple days back. Porsha and Shamea out there acting real Decatur. They about to throw them bowls in Decatur. Yeah, that part. Then, as if that ain't enough, you got Charisse, Big Reese, what we call her, okay? Big as in bank, not her back, because, you know, Charisse done slimmed up and trying to get fine. Now, she ain't going to replace that wig, but she's sure trying to look good. Well, listen, Charisse and Ashley feuding. Charisse done been on Carlos King. They talking and it's going down. Okay, everybody got something to say. Even according to Charisse, even Robert done chimed in. Hey, Ashley Kane, how you doing? So we got to talk about that. You got Candace Dillard Bassett, you know, sprinkling her 2 cents. And I got an opinion about that. We got to talk about the fact that Brit Eady done announced. Hey, Cent 58, thank you for being number 44. Brit Eady says she getting divorced. That's what she said. And we're going to read what she said too. Because not on top of being divorced, honey, she admitting to, you know, the fact that they was faking. Michael Alexander, hey, kinfolk, how you doing? I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, she admitted they was doing some fakery. It was some stuff going on, which makes me wonder, is there truth to a lot of the other things that were being said about the husband and the balconies and who was doing the bending? Somebody was doing the bending. That part. Now, that ain't all. We also got to talk about Remy and Poos. I can't even call the man Pap smear no more because I called him that. Then next thing I know, everybody is imitating me calling this man Pap smear, and that just feels corny to do it because it's corny that people are just repeating what I say. It's really corny. You know what I mean? I'm not a comedy writer. You would think I was by the way people are running around here imitating everything come out my mouth. Okay. In 2026, I might start embarrassing people. You just never know with me. Bianca the Beautiful is in the house. She in the chat. Say she can't hear what's happening, but she in the chat. Why you can't hear, boo? Hey, one who cares. Oop, not Stevie Wonder saw it coming, y'all. Make sure y'all like this video now. Magalie Lamar, girl, we live on YouTube. Come on over, sis. We also, the thing with Remy, Pawn Poos, and Lord, Clarissa. Cause she real unclear. Good old Clarissa, Pawn Poos, and Remy. Baby, we got rumors and more rumors. Hey, Lady T, we live on YouTube, girl. We got rumors. We got more rumors. We got fur coats at the leather shop. We got Christmas, no Christmas. We got the Louis Vuitton shop with receipts and stuff she buying for herself. It's a lot going on, and we're going to discuss it briefly. We ain't going to give it too much, but we're going to give it briefly. And I got an opinion about a couple things that I've been keeping to myself, but now I got to let it all out. And then one more thing that has to be discussed. Onika Tanya Mirage, what y'all call Nicki Minaj, we got to talk about her briefly too. Oh, yes. We're going to talk about her briefly. Delicia Dismuke, thank you for being number 58. Happy New Year, boo. Bap. Lord, Remy, Pawn Poos, and Clarissa refuse to stay out of my gossip mill. Baby, they won't stay out of nobody's gossip mill. Every time we look up, they there. What's up, Paige? How you doing, sis? Magaline, thank you for being number 47. So look, if y'all are over here on Instagram, get over here to YouTube because we about to gossip in here. Okay, and we'll see y'all in here. Okay, that part. So yeah, we got to talk about Miss Nikki. Because y'all mad with Miss Nikki, honey. Y'all is mad with her. Thank you for being 48, Paige. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I do. But yeah, y'all mad with old Nika. With old Nika. And I'm going to tell you the truth. I don't know what y'all so mad with old Nika for. Oh, yeah. And I'm going to tell you why. I don't know why y'all so mad with old Nika in just about a minute. Oh, yeah. I don't know what y'all mad with her for. I don't. No. I don't know what y'all mad with her for. Hey, Clyde. Happy New Year. Thank you for being like number 48. Jackie say, I'm not mad at her. Me neither. Golden Life. How you doing, sis? Thank you for being number 50. Welcome. Y'all come on in and hit the like button. So look, I got verticals running at the same time. If you end up over here on the vertical, know to get out of here and come to that StreamYard live, okay? But I'm running both to make sure we catch everybody that don't know we live. You know, we got to do what we got to do. We got to do what we got to do, okay? So look, Cool Gamer, you was already in the right line. Why would you come to the vertical? Get out of here and come back over there. Don't be in here. Come over there. If you're in this live and I'm pointing to you, leave this live and go to the StreamYard live. That's where I want y'all at. Leave here and come over here. If I'm pointing at you over here, stay here. If I'm pointing at you over here, leave here and come to the StreamYard live. Hey, Fatima. Hey, boo, come to the regular live. Don't stay over here. I'm literally only in here to make sure y'all know we live, okay? Yes, Cool Gamer, stay over here. This is where we want you to be. Brandon Martin, I love you too. Happy New Year. Thank you for being like number 53. Say Nikki trying not to get deported. She got to make friends with Cloud. She better do something because especially if her paperwork ain't straight, because y'all know Tom Homan do not care. He don't care nothing about that there. Well, we may as well talk about Nikki first then. We may as well talk about her first. If you're in here and I'm pointing at you in here, I need you to leave here and come to the StreamYard live. That's where I want you to be. Leave here and come over here. I'm going to close this thing out, okay? Child, no, it wasn't no Twitter rant this time. Child, they say, now let's talk about Nikki first, because this should be a quick one. We should be able to clean up her business real quick. Hold on. I'm messaging Peanut. Okay. So look, she went over there with the Turning Point USA people with Charlie Kirk wife, with Captain Crunch wife. Okay. So this the thing. And she was basically just kind of going along with all their talking points, which ain't no shock to me, right? So I'm like, why is everybody acting like, oh, this just the last straw? I just can't believe that old Nika is over here saying this and old Nika is over here doing that. I'm in shock that people is in shock. I'm in shock that they in shock. Why are we in shock? Why are we in shock? Can we be honest? We family. It's the first day of the year. Can we be honest? This lady been anti-black since she got here. Since we knew who she was. Since we've known who she was. This somebody literally got rich cosplaying somebody else's goddamn culture. She has made all kind of comments about people being nappy-headed. She colorist as hell. She was cloaking and covering for white women blackfishing. Like, why is everybody acting like they so shocked by Onika Tanya Mirage? Happy New Year, Carrie Clark. Thank you for being like number 50. She's consistent. Thank you, Bap. This is not new. This is not new. And can we be very honest about some things? Rochelle, thank you for being like number 55. We love you, boo. Oh, congratulations on your 53-month royal anniversary. Okay. Yeah, that lady don't like us, and she never has. And she's proven it. She's proven it. The lady don't like us. And the other part of that I just feel like we got to touch on real quick with all the fingers, with all of our digits, this lady ain't legal. What y'all want her to do? Can we be honest at any point, or must we lie? Must we lie? Fatima, my girl, made it to the StreamYard live. Thank you, sis. All right, Judy Akwaye, where you been, girl? Happy New Year. Thank you for being like number 56. Yes, and when black girls are saying black girl magic, she says black girl tragic. She has proven that she does not like black American women at all. I don't think she like black Americans, period. So the fact that she's sitting down with Captain Crunch widow, Erica Kirk, making all these weird statements, why is everybody tripping? Like, this is who this lady is. This is who she has always been. This is why a whole lot of us ain't never liked her. Never. Even when the music was still decent, we could dig the music, but didn't like her. Hey, Zaleen, what's up? Hit the like button, girl. Welcome, welcome. And so I'm just like, y'all upset with this lady. Oh, now y'all want to cancel her. Now you want to call her Mega Minaj. But all before her anti-blackness, people like did this. Everybody was Stevie Wonder to the anti-blackness. But now, because this is a topic that you've been told to be mad about, now magically you can see it. I'm tired. I'm done. I'm not finna drag her. Nope. I'm not dragging Nicki Minaj. And I ain't gonna support nobody else dragging her in my chat. Nope. Because when we was dragging her for supporting somebody who victimized the woman, for lying on the victim, people still supported that. When she supported her brother doing the stuff he did with his DNA being found and all that good stuff, they supported her. Yeah. Hey, Lady Blue, thank you for being 63. When she was in support of Tory crap stains shooting at little Megan, y'all supported her. Yeah, they was fine with all of that. 101 Texas native, thank you for being number 63. I mean, Zelene, a lot of us like the music, only to find out later half that stuff she ain't even right. Hey, Camille Fun, Happy New Year, girl. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just saying. And listen, Bianca telling y'all to get in Discord. You need to be in there because y'all, I'm going to tell y'all something about the Discord. If I find sales, I put them in there. The ladies, if y'all are in Discord, put a 6 in the chat if y'all know that I'm telling the truth. Every time I find a sale, I put it in Discord. I find out the Dollar General be having penny items. And I'm going to start posting every time there's a list of penny items with the UPC codes and tell y'all how to get them in Discord. If I find out, girl, I found out it was a sale on the hair oil from Sacred. It was a good sale. I put it right on in there. So if y'all not in Discord, you ain't just missing out on gossip, baby. You missing out on a whole lot of good stuff. Hey, Creepy, Happy New Year. Thank you for being like number 63. Okay, I love my Brandon. Okay, yeah, Nikki been like that. She been like that. That's why I'm like, don't y'all go dragging Miss Mirage now, because everybody was fine with all her stuff before. Don't act like this is new. This is who she been. Hey, LEL, Happy New Year. Bab say, hey, she just called her brother's victim and her family demons, but nobody was upset. Talk about it. Talk about it. Talk about it now. Talk about it. Oh, I see my Discord girls in here. I'm telling you, y'all know. Bianca, tell them I sure will. I will tell y'all where to sell at. I will try to let y'all know to get y'all butts in there to get that stuff. If it ain't a penny, I get you as close as I can to get in there and get them people stuff when it's down low like that. Fatima said, I could never get behind apologists of grapes, a self-selected fumigation crew of crime scenes when DNA is found inside the intimate parts of innocent children. Talk about demonic mammy. Yep, that's exactly what she is. And you're right. Okay, I see my Discord girls up in here. Hey, Magaline Lamar, Happy New Year, girl. Okay, listen, I'm going to let y'all know about the sale. So if you're not in Discord, you're going to miss out on a lot of stuff. Because I don't gatekeep. Not skincare, not hair care, and sure enough, not no sales. Okay? Yeah. Hey, I mean, y'all know me. I feel like anybody who ain't got their paperwork, if them people come knock on your door, I don't want to hear nothing. Because you should have got your paperwork straight. I don't care nothing about that. Because the same people that's crying about paperwork is the same people who have the most disgusting and disparaging things to say about Black American people. You do not deserve our empathy, and you do not deserve any protection from us, and no lip service. I have nothing to say at all. Lady T, hey boo, saying Discord, do I need to add you as a friend? Not sure how it works. The Discord link is in the chat. Bianca put it in the chat, so scroll up. You see the link? That's the invite. Click on that and it'll let you in. You don't have to friend me, but it will pull you right in our Discord, girl, so you'll know what we got going on. I don't want you to miss out. Born to be wild. Hey boo, Happy New Year. It's been a long time. How you been doing? It's so good to see you. So yes, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. You don't come in here dragging Onika. I ain't gonna have it. Nope. No. If y'all in drag her for being a grape apologist, y'all didn't have a problem with her attacking the victims of abuse while befriending the abusers, don't bother her now. All of her anti-Black comments, none of that bothered you before. Leave her alone. How did Charisse say, let her cook? Let her cook now. Let her cook. Yeah, I'm okay with it. I'll allow it. So before we get into the rest of it, real quick thought that I had. I have thoughts every now and then, a lot of times. And for those of y'all who were wondering, Bible study is back on because it's the first of the year. So come Saturday, when you get your alert, your text message, your group message to remind you to be in there, don't be shocked. Just be there. Okay. Hey girl, what's up, Sharon? Political junkie. Thank you for being like number 67. So listen, just a thought. It's a new year. Before we do anything else, and I feel like I need to say this before we go any further, before we do anything else, stop right where you are. Say thank you. Seriously. Stop right where you are. I don't care what you're doing. Say thank you. You didn't have to be here. And you are. Every one of us knows somebody that started off in 2025 with us that did not make it to 2026. Put a 1 in the chat if you know anybody. It ain't got to be a bunch of them. I know quite a few. But put a 1 in the chat if you know anybody in your life, anybody in your circle, acquaintance, friend, or whoever that started off 2025 with you that did not make it to 2026. Put the 1 in the chat. And don't make me pull teeth. If you are sitting here in the year of our Lord, 2026, the first day of the first month, you need to say thank you. You need to say thank you. You didn't have to be here. You didn't have to be here. And that's not to say that your health may be 100%. That ain't to say that your pockets is 100%. Condolences, Megaline. I'm sorry you lost your sister, baby. That's not to say that your children acting right. That ain't to say your husband acting right. That ain't to say that your friend circle is worth a darn. But if you still here in 2026, say thank you. Okay? Be grateful. We ain't have to make it here. And we need to start off this year with an attitude of gratefulness. For real. No bull. No bull. I'm going to say this and I'm going to move on back to the gossip, but I feel like it's on my heart and I'm going to say it. We did a lot of complaining in 2025. Me included. I did some too. Now, some of y'all ain't going to be honest. And that's fine, but God listening, he know. He know if you're telling the truth. We did a lot of arguing and a lot of complaining in 2025. We complained about stuff that wasn't even none of our business. We did a lot of complaining in 2025. Let's start off this year with a different attitude. Let's start off on a whole new foot. Let's start off 2026 being grateful. If ain't nothing but bread in your kitchen to eat, God, thank you, I got some bread to eat. Don't go to talking about I ain't got no sandwich meat, I ain't got no cheese, I ain't got no mayonnaise, I ain't got no, thank you, I got bread. Can we agree to do that as a family? Because y'all know, this is the royal family over here. Y'all know we move like fam. Hey, Sleepless in NYC. We move like family. Can we agree as a family in 2026? We're not doing no complaining. We ain't doing no complaining. All year. Let's not do it. Let's be grateful. Let's be grateful. That's all I'm asking. Can we just agree as a family? Can we be in agreement that that's how we gonna move? Hey, Brandon McMullen. But that's all I'm saying. I'm gonna leave it alone because y'all know how I can get. I'm gonna save that for when we having our private chats in Discord or we in study or whatever. But that's all I'm saying moving forward. Let's just be grateful. Let's learn how to say thank you. Let's learn how to say thank you. Instead of complaining because your car is a hoopty, be glad you got one. Somebody walking. Instead of complaining because your booty too big, be thankful. Somebody sitting on the ironing board mad as hell this afternoon, this evening, depending on where you sitting. Instead of complaining because you got bad skin, somebody got burned and they're in a burn unit getting skin grafts. Instead of complaining because your children won't act right, it's a woman somewhere grieving because she can't even get pregnant. She can't even take in. So let's just, thank you. Miss Nisa say she agreeing with me. I got one sister that say she agree with me. We in agreement. We not doing no complaining this year. We starting this thing off right with the right attitude. Now we still gonna clown and cut the fool and laugh at these people because they asking to be laughed at. They asking. But we ain't gonna do no complaining. No. If something ain't right, let's just do what we got to do to change it. Let's just do what we got to do to change it and move around. That's all. That's all. You don't like your job, change it. You don't like your car, keep working, put your money together, stack it up, come up with a plan, change it. Change it. If the man ain't acting right, hell, change him too. But we ain't gonna do no complaining. Y'all know who is in my mind real bad? Who know who Mabel King is from the Wiz? The first Wiz. From Evelyn's Sweatshop. Don't nobody bring me no bad news. I feel like Mabel King right now. Yeah. Don't bring me no bad news because we ain't got nothing to be upset about. We've been too blessed. We ain't got nothing to be upset about. That's right. When the clock struck 12, I was on my knees in the Lord's house. That's where I was. I was praying the new year in, and I hope y'all were too. Hey, boo. Thank you for being like number 73. Okay. Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. From what's happening. Yep. Yep. But my mind went straight to no bad news. Ain't nothing no bad news. It ain't. It's only bad news if you let it be. And guess what? We ain't doing that. Mm-mm. But we gonna talk about these heifers. More than beauty. Happy New Year, gorgeous. Okay. So let's go and pull up. Let's pull it up. Let's pull it up. Let's pull it up. Charisse and Ashley going at it, honey. Girl, that's my favorite part too. And then You Can't Win, when Michael Jackson was the scarecrow and he was singing You Can't Win. And then in the end, when they was all doing them dances and taking off the ugly suits. And they was doing all them kicks and stuff. I thought that was so cool. I did. So anyway, let's go ahead and pull up what's going on with Charisse and Ashley. So listen, in case you missed it, Charisse, Big Reese, what we call her, was over on Carlos King doing an interview. And during the interview, Charisse let the people know how she felt about Ashley saying that she was bumping and grinding on her son. Oh my God. Okay, so now I don't have no choice but to deal in this. Before I can even get to Charisse, we got to get to this. Yeah. And now we got to get into why it happened. Oh, yes, you have to be seen in green. Don't be caught dead. Red. Mm-hmm. Yes. Creepy say, that is me and my partner's mantra. Don't bring me no bad news. Yeah, don't bring me no bad news. But let me show y'all this first. Because, see, this stuff is getting out of hand. The Pap smear, Pon Poos. I can't even call him that no more because all the cornballs imitate everything that come out of my mouth. Like at this point, I hope every word that come out of my mouth tastes like a pissy pamper to him because I'm getting annoyed. And y'all know I have been very long suffering with people imitating me, but it's getting annoying. Okay, so from now on, anybody, I'm gonna speak this curse into the atmosphere. Anybody that just starts imitating the words that come out of my mouth, I hope that they get the irremovable taste of a pissy pamper in their mouth that just will not rinse out because I'm tired. But anyway, Pon Poos, Reminisce, and Clarissa, their mess is out of control. We're gonna get the Big Reese in a minute. But I just pulled up Instagram to go let y'all see what's going on with Big Reese and Ashley. And look what the hell I just saw. I didn't ask for none of this. I shouldn't have to trademark it, Auntie Eva. Like, people are getting weird at this point. Like, stop being weird. Like, I know I say some crazy off the wall stuff, but I ain't that funny. I'm not funny enough for people to just be spending their time copying the things that come out of my mouth. So y'all see this? This what Pon Poos done posted because Curtis Jackson posted something clowning him and Clarissa. So now he gonna try to beef with Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, 2/4 Jackson. And everybody knows 2/4 is petty and childish and ignorant. So this what he posts of Curtis 2/4 Jackson. And he says, no, stop deflecting, Curtis. The world is still waiting for your response to Fab and them. You from Southside, do something. Fight or flight. Holla if you need a ghostwriter, champ. I mean, chump. Perhaps, Pon Poos, you can't write for yourself talking about a ghostwriter. The people like Pon Poos get on my nerves because how dare you talk about if you need a ghostwriter, baby? You ain't wrote nothing for yourself. You write yourself a hit. You claim you wrote Remy music. You often to be his ghostwriter, but you ain't wrote nothing for you. Now let me show y'all what started all this. I'm finna mute up.
I remember what you.
Okay, so this is what 50 Cent posted that started all of this. Hey, Andre Shannon. Y'all, look, I'm going to start this up and just get your heart ready. That's all I can say. This is what 50 Cent posted that started all the mess.
Did it because I love you. Everything I did for you. I did it because I love you. Don't you felt the same way about me?
Me? Love you? Bitch, you got to be crazy. I use you. You're a toy, bitch. A freak. You get your big country, greasy ass back to the country where you belong.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Get Jesse, bitch!
Everything I did.
Oops, I'm up here talking. So yeah, this is what started it. Curtis Messy Tail. Okay, for those of y'all who don't know, because I see people saying, is this AI? That is not Samuel L. Jackson, Sabra. Hey, Sabra. They put Pon Pooh's face on. This is an old movie. This character was Emma May. And the guy literally had brought her in and he was pimping girls and everything. And she was all upset because she was like, you played me. And she beat the hell out of him. Like, she beat him up in this movie, kicked him out the door in the front yard on the grass. Everybody saw her beating his tail. So the fact that 50 Cent reposted this, hey, Tracy Lashley, thank you for being like number 80. The fact that Curtis 2/4 Jackson reposted this. Now, this was originally on this page right here, which is Hollywood. Is it Hollywood News? Yeah, Hollywood News is the channel that originally posted this. And they was being messy. I feel like they saying when Clarissa figured out, Clarissa, because she's so unclear. When Clarissa figured out that Pon Poos is playing her, she gonna try to beat his tail. Now, whether she can or not, I don't know. She's still a woman at the end of the day. Boxer, no boxer, you a woman. And the man is still naturally, usually, it's a 50-50. I'm somebody that's always been a squabbler. Some dudes I done beat, and I can't beat every dude. And I'm figuring it's a couple of dudes she probably could beat, but good old Clarissa, she can't whoop everybody. But I feel like what Hollywood News was insinuating was that once she figured out, when she figures out that he playing her, it's gonna be a repeat of this scene right here. Now, this is an interesting statement, y'all. Lulu's little girl say what a cousin did. Low-key say once Clarissa has played, she gonna flip. I guess figured out he played her, she gonna flip. And we need to talk about the cousin too. Because let me tell y'all something. Shalita, is her name Shalita or Charisse? I think it's Shalita Savage. I like her. And people was mad. Hey, what's up? Country girl Queena. How you doing, sis? Yeah. Because where the cousin concerned, I'm trying to figure out why people mad at the cousin when the cousin hadn't said nothing until Clarissa got on that live stream and lied on that girl. And why people feel like this girl don't have a right to tell her to quit lying on her is what I'm confused about. We never knew who Shalita Savage was until Clarissa got on a live stream and lied on that girl. Enough is enough. Hey, Shakuru, what's up, sis? Happy New Year. But yeah, this Hollywood news page is crazy. So 50 Cent, 2 Quarters Jackson posted that this morning. And y'all saw what Pawn Poos posted. They done posted something else silly. What else the hell them people done posted?
I mean, I know things are different, but
oh no, they silly. I can't with them. I can't. So after 2 Quarters posted that, then this is what Pawn Poos decided to post, which is a dude in a leather or pleather bralette and biker shorts, pink and black biker shorts, throwing their booty. I don't know. Yeah, they done got out of control. Everybody crazy, if you ask me. At this point, all we can do is move right along to yes, they definitely need to stop. They definitely need to stop. Okay, this needs to stop. I don't even know who we need to write. Our local senators, somebody. Ashley Kane say, "No, I seen a clip. She said she been beating men in the gym since she was 14. Yeah, but we also saw her spar with a man, and that man knocked her out. So yeah, you're not gonna just beat everybody. You're not. And this coming from somebody. I don't whoop my share men too, but I'm smart enough to know I can't whoop every man. You got to pick and choose when you're a woman. You can't whoop every man. I don't care how strong you are as a woman. Like, use your brain. I know Aunt Clarissa, she got a couple of screws wobbling around in there, but you can't whoop every man. Hey, Antoinette, how you doing, sis? Happy New Year. Yeah, so this what we got coming into the new year. Pawn Poos and 50 Cent, 2 Quarters Jackson is, doing stuff like this. I just don't know. I just don't know. And at the end of the day, Pawn Poos, you're not funny enough to go back and forth with 2 Quarters because 2 Quarters don't have nothing better to do. He don't have nothing better to do. So this is what they got going on. Now, let me pull this down real quick because we got to get into the Charisse and the Ashley of it all. I don't even know what else to say. We ain't got no choice. They won't let us leave it alone. So y'all know what started everything because we watched the last episode of Real Housewives of Potomac. And Ashley sat up there and told Big Reese, hey, I kissed on your son. But then we find out she took her hindquarters. She took her hind parts over there to Watch What Happens Live and said that they met up a second time. So I'm like, wait a minute, if y'all met up a second time, what is it that you exactly is trying to say? What exactly is you trying to say about all of this? So I'm going to let y'all see what Charisse had to say. And then we're going to see what Ashley said in rebuttal. Because at this point, I don't know how do you rebut that. This is your friend. Y'all been friends. Y'all cool. That's your ace boom coon. And you up here kissing and rubbing on her child. Ma'am, that's kind of nasty. Okay, Belicious say all he did was fuel 2 Quarters to do some nonsense, and he gonna find some way to expose Pap or something. Thank you. And see, when he was on the Breakfast Club, and Charlamagne asked him point blank, did you really write 90% of Remy's music like you claim, including Conceited? He was scared to tell that lie again. Talking about something, all I'm going to say is, I'm not going to say that. All I'm going to say is I wish her the best. No, tell the lie again. If it's true, you can say, yeah, I did. Talking about something. I didn't want to get involved with that, but my hand was forced. Your hand wasn't forced. Y'all was sitting up, lying on that lady. You knew other people was coming up with whole narratives, and you let it run because it was benefiting you. And then once Reminisce pull that cover back and let everybody see that not only is you broke, you're dirty, you're trifling, you're no account, you're still jury. And now you over there hunching on that little girl just a year older than your daughter. Then you went telling lies, and now you scared to even repeat the lie you told. Okay, Paige say Ashley just as creepy as Michael, Mr. Burns Darby. Yes, that's why she was with him. Okay. I can two walk together. That's all I'm going to say. You talking about some Ashley better pray karma don't circle the block on her two sons. But see, I don't think nobody going to want to kiss on them sons of hers. I ain't going to say nothing about her sons. But I don't think nobody want to touch them boys. I don't think nobody want to touch them. You think so? She gonna forever be trashly. You know, I called her a barfly from day one. I had her pegged. I had her pegged. There's a barfly from day one. Say, I can't stand Ashley. She's the racist white woman who preys on friends' sons. Facts. Facts. And Andre say, this is why Candace kicked out BravoCon in Las Vegas. The race car and Michael was minding his own business. I don't understand. You say, maybe, let me read it slow. This is why Candace, are you saying she was kicked out of BravoCon in Las Vegas? The race car and Michael was minding his own business. I don't understand. What about it? Because I know he sued her and lost. So what about Michael minding his own business? Like, because we got paperwork of him being an actual colonizer, like literally colonizing it and getting money shadily in Africa. What you mean? help me, please. Lady Blue say, 50 Cent the troll Pap in for some serious trolling. You ain't lying. He ain't got nothing better to do than to troll. Say that's why Karen got mad at her and told her to stay away from Raven. Oh, see, that makes sense. I don't blame Karen though, because if I know if I had called Ashley near one of my churn, I would have straight up monkey stomped her. I promise you, I would have monkey stomped her. I would have stomped her forehead to a normal size. I promise you. In his holy name. Well, let's listen to what Charisse said. Just a clip of it, because I don't want to just play all the Carlos.
I've been lying for 10 years. So when she's saying this to me, I'm honestly waiting for the prank, or I did not believe her. And in my head, I'm thinking, I know she is not that desperate for a storyline, that she's bringing my son into this. For the record, my friends, none of them would ever do such a thing. The way that I grew up, when your friends' kids become your kids. You know what I'm saying? No matter what the age is, they become your kids. And so to be interested in your friend's kid that you now consider like a brother or nephew, it's ancestral to me. Part of me wants so bad to believe that this is just another stunt of hers and that it's not true. But, you know, I was talking to Robin the other day and she said, well, don't be naive, Charisse. Don't be naive, you know, because does
Robin think it's true?
Well, yeah, of course she does. Probably talk to Giselle. That's where Robin would know her information from. Ashley has been lying. That's where Robin would know her information from.
If the roles were reversed, that if a man was friends with a guy and his daughter was 15 when he met her and then started kissing her at 25 and he's 35, a lot of people would not have this the same reaction they're having with Ashley and Jackson. Would you say that there is this double standard when it comes to that?
Absolutely. If a 10-year-older guy came on to one of Giselle's daughters, it wouldn't have happened. Even the standards are different for different people too. Like on the show, if someone would have made out with Giselle's, one of her daughters, we probably wouldn't have heard about it because they wouldn't have wanted that trashiness on the show. That's where Robin would know.
Now, you know what? Big Reese got a point. And see, I was too. I'm going to be honest. I'm with Quiet Storm on this one. I was kind of mad at Reese for her response. But then hearing what she said here, I'm going to play that first slide again. she got a point. She was sitting there like, where the punchline? She didn't really believe it because, you know, in the longer version, she was saying like she seen Ashley, you know, lie and make up stuff for the show. So she thinking Ashley making this up for the show, which is why she didn't give her no response, no real response to it at the time. That also explains why when she saw Ashley talking to her son, she immediately made a beeline over there during the little 4th of July family indoor picnic, whatever that was. Because she was like, so you claim that, let me get over here and see what y'all actually talking about. Charisse was trying to see the lie. And I think, unfortunately, it wasn't no lie this time, is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking. And Belisha said, now Ashley said she's been to her home several times sneaking around with her son and was afraid Charisse was going to see on the security cameras. Trashy. Yeah, disgusting. Disgusting. Big Reese need to pay some girls from some of them Baltimore chicks with a tooth missing to beat the hell out of her. That's what she need to do. Andre said Ashley Darby do how to off the pettiness and inappropriate baby. Rewrite it, Andre, one more time. Pettiness. Okay, Ashley Darby and pettiness and inappropriate behavior. Hell yes. I just don't know what the other part in the middle mean. But I agree with that part. The part I get, I agree with you. I'm 100%. Yeah. Yeah, for real. For real. If I was Big Reese, I would pay some of them Baltimore girls. You know, Baltimore girls know how to fight. Them girls like to fight. It's in them to fight. I mean, at this point, I don't care if she calls some of Krishan and them cousins to go over there and beat her tail. Because Ashley is disgusting. And then the fact that you brought your stank, unwashed, big forehead, musky self over there to that lady house to rub your old, woe out, musky coochie in her son, she need her behind toe up. Everything about Ashley look musky. Even her forehead look musky. D. Theratina said, I've been so over Ashley and her smelly cat since the first season. Me too. I ain't liked her since the first season. Now, when it come to Katie, Katie grew on me. Ashley never did. Ashley never grew on me. She never grew on me. Oh, he say Ashley Darby do not how to turn on the pettiness and inappropriate responses. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, for real. She's gross. Ashley is gross. But y'all got to see her response. But this is why Charisse was saying y'all didn't get no reaction. I'm going to let y'all hear the first slide one more time.
For 10 years. So when she's saying...
She was saying that Ashley been lying for 10 years. But that part they cut off.
This to me, I'm honestly waiting for the prank, or I did not believe her. And in my head, I'm thinking, I know she is not that desperate for a storyline that she's bringing my son into this. For the record, my friends, none of them would ever do such a thing. The way that I grew up
and not to go rehash all of that, but Charisse is right. Charisse is right. None of us would do that to our friends' children. If that's your girlfriend and them her children, that you auntie. You auntie. If the children close enough in age, you could be big sis or big cousin. But you don't go with them children. That's nasty. Ashley need to be strung up. She need to be strung up by her forehead skin. They need to string her up. Okay? Ashley Kane says she looked like the type that don't wash her legs. She don't. I don't believe she washed nothing. I don't believe she washed nothing with a little stank self. Right. Your friend's children is nephews and nieces. Baby cousin at best. If the children is young, is close enough to your age, then that's a little cousin, a little sister, a little brother. You don't go touching on them children. How do you even look at them like that? Peanut in the house. She number 89. Belisha say, yeah, you should not be looking at them like that, especially if you've been around them since they was underage. Thank you. Lord, DS say Ashley probably washes up with her hands and not a washcloth. She probably ain't got a washcloth in her house. Because it is no other way that she could be as musky as she is. She just musky. Apparently, country girl Queena, she's so hot in the tail. She even put her musky cat on her friend's children. Belisha say she used her hands and suds like them clear people on the Zestfully Clean commercials, not cleaning nothing. Sure ain't. Hello, reprimand. So I think she just look clean. I think she just skips days in between showers. Honey, if you skipping showers, you not clean. I don't know, who need to hear this. But if you skip showers, you musky. Anybody that think you can skip a shower and still stay clean, I'm afraid of you. I'm just going to tell you the truth. I'm scared of you. Hey, too adorable. Thank you for being like number 90. I don't want nobody to get bold enough to think you could skip a bath and you still clean. They lied to you. That's a lie from the pits of hell. Satan is fooling you. Soap, water, and a wash rag is needed daily, or a puff, or the little mitts that, the scrubbing mitts. You need something to get up in them cracks and crevices. Quiet Storm say she the type to go swimming and skip a shower because the pool was her bath. I believe that too. Because clean, it's something real musky about that hoe. It's something real musky about that hoe right there. A funky damp mop. Hello, good night. Ain't no reason. But let me let y'all see what this musky four-headed heifer had to say. Even her hairline look musky. Look at her.
There's obviously a lot of discourse about me. I will say that I appreciate people who maintain the same energy that they had during the season and the off season. I find it very odd for people who get all buck when the cameras go down. Very strange behavior to me.
No, RoboCop. Officer Peter Weller. No, sir. I know you're not gonna say it's strange that somebody didn't want to put on a show for a camera, Officer Peter Weller. Okay, RoboCop. Okay. With your skull cap showing. No, ma'am. I'm more concerned with people who put on a show for the camera, but when you see them in real life, it ain't like that. The camera was up. That lady said she didn't know how to take you. Once she realized what it was, and you took your musky cat over there to watch what happens live. And told the world that you were sneaking over there to that woman's house. First of all, I still stand by. She need to send somebody, some of them Baltimore girls, some of that missing tooth crew to come beat your tail. Too adorable say, wait, didn't she get buck about Wendy? Yeah, off camera. She didn't even do it at the BravoCon. She waited till later on a podcast to say that, but the apology wasn't for her. You just mad because she didn't accept your apology. And she don't have to. Yes, RoboCop. You can't tell me that ain't Officer Peter Weller. Yes, Jackson need to be treated for rabies. That poor baby. Belisha say, I also didn't like how she tried to preface it as she was really drunk and he drove her home and he was the one to make the move and pull her in and kiss. That could have gone the wrong way. And say, yeah, she was trying to make it look like he took advantage of her drunk, only to tell that you were sneaking to this woman's house to see her child after the fact, but tried to paint him as a predator first. Yeah. That's that clear side clearly coming out.
Number 2, I am a consenting adult, thankfully, who only engages with other consenting adults. And if we want to get into the nuances of that, that's fine. But consenting adult to consenting adult, always and forever, okay? So that's it, y'all. That's all I'm going to say about the issue right now. I'm not one to engage on social media like that. It's never been my forte. I will be perched and ready sitting on the couch at the reunion. I'm happy for anyone else who needs to use this opportunity for their 15 minutes of fame. Love for you to have that. Enjoy that. I also can acknowledge and take ownership of something that I maybe did wrong in a situation, but what I will not take ownership of is a false rumor. There's obviously a lot of discourse about me. Ownership of is a false rumor or narrative about me that is completely untrue.
Girl, ain't nothing false. You were her friend. You knew her son through her, and then you rubbed your musky cat on her son. There's no false narrative. You's a mangy, trifling, flea-bitten, maggot coochie hoe. That ain't false. You raggedy, trashly. You dirty and you nasty, you funky, you musky, and you raggedy. You friends with this lady and you rubbed your musky coochie on her child. There's no false narrative, Ashley. You're nasty. You're nasty. What you gonna say? Oh, I didn't know that was her. We know you did. There's no false narrative. You're disgusting. You knew him as a child, and now that he's grown, you rubbed your musky cat on him. That ain't no false narrative. And there ain't no false narrative, smelly cat. Paige says Ashley missed the whole point. Didn't nobody say anything about consent? It's about you messing with a friend's child, you ninny. Right. Oh, stank hole. Brandon say Ashley is obviously very mad and bothered, hollering like a hit dog. Thank you, Brandon. That is exactly what she's doing. Because it's like, oh, she thought people was going to think it was cute. No, we don't think it's cute. We think you a stank hole. You can say what you want to say about your mama over there working to take care of a broke, dirty, busted, and disgusted man. At least she not hunching her friends' children with a whole musky cat. Lisa under the bridge ain't that. Zelina say it's time for Ashley to sit a season out. No, it's time for somebody to knock that hoe out. That's what it's time for. Hey, Gina Cook. Yeah, good old Trashley. Okay. Didn't you meant to tell me Happy New Year again? I don't know. I'm going to just say it again. This the same one from last night? Maybe. Yeah, just the nerve. Just the nerve. I'm going to let her keep talking. You know, her voice irritates me so bad sometimes. I be needing a break. I'm sorry. I had to break it up.
I abide by the law. I respect the law. I don't do anything that violates the law. And
ain't nobody said you broke the law. What we're saying is the story you first told made it look like her son violated the law. You made it look like you were drunk. You could not give consent and he took advantage of you because that's the story you told, you stink, raggedy, maggot eating hooker. That's what you said.
Going to continue that way. So let's not perpetuate that because it's never been true and never will be true. Okay. Ownership of.
Ain't nobody said you was going with sure.
Ashley has been lying for 10 years. So when she's saying this to me, I'm honestly waiting for the prank or.
Yeah, Charisse just didn't believe you. That's where she messed up because Charisse want Team Yellow to like her and want to be cool with them people so bad. She didn't realize that hoe really did. She really disrespected you enough that she would go rub her musky cat on your child. That's how bad she don't respect you. And I think Charisse underestimated how much trashly RoboCop Darby does not respect her. To Adorable say the fact that she has 2 sons and her husband had SA allegations and she still don't get it. Yeah, she's gross. She's gross. Like there's no way around it. She's gross. Belicious says she learned that from her creepy predator ex-husband. Maybe that's how they got together, Belicious. Maybe they bonded over being predators. They got together and was like, you know, it was a magical moment. It was a magical moment between 2 predators and the rest was history, as they say. It's DS say all whores feel the need to explain their skank actions. Yeah, you just a stank hole. You ain't got to explain that. We knew you was a stank hole from season 1. Brandon said, what's the difference between a smelly cat and a musky cat? Well, one has a song and one doesn't. Remember that from Friends? Phoebe Buffay had the song, Smelly Cat, Smelly Cat. What are they feeding you? Smelly cat, smelly cat. It's not your fault. Yeah, so one has a song and one doesn't. That's the difference. Hey, April Morgan. I don't think Musky Cat need a song. I don't think we should freestyle for Musky Cat. Zelene says she needs to take care of her hairline. Baby, her hairline is running. Her hairline is running. We was told that sin disfigures, and apparently it does. In the meanwhile, if Ashley keep lying and being nasty, she gonna be looking like them Hare Krishnas in the airport, just bald with a ponytail in the back. We gonna think that hoe is Lord Goro. Hey, Aaliyah Brittany say, but even if it was a prank, Charisse, you should have reacted. If a friend is pulling a prank for a storyline, that's still disrespectful. Yes, I agree. But you know what else, Aaliyah Brittany? I wouldn't have never been calling Ashley Darby no friend. Now that's the thing, you know. But Charisse want them people to like her, and I think she really underestimated how much that big four-headed hooker don't respect her. Charisse seen the comments, had a late reaction, saying what she should have done and said more. I don't think that was it. I saw a lot of people on social media saying that, but I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I don't buy that. Like, I'm just not buying it. I think what tipped Big Reese over the scale was seeing that whore go on Watch What Happens Live and say that she done been to her house to hunt her child and was scared of her seeing her on the camera. I think that's what did it. Was her saying that whore done been in your house with her musky cat. I'd have stomped her in her coochie. Let me just tell you that. Delicious say, and her son looked embarrassed that she brought it up. Yeah, he didn't want nobody to know he was digging around in that filth and that cesspool between her legs. And if he asked her to keep that between them, why would she betray his trust? Always looking for a moment, because she's disgusting. You remember that episode? Yes, Smelly Cat. Phoebe sung that song a few times. Smelly Cat. Yes. She had the nerve to talk about somebody's breath. Girl. I mean, she could still smell. Her nose ain't broke. Why y'all don't want nobody to talk about Stacey breath? And we could talk about the fact that Juan told us that Robin don't bathe. And we can talk about the fact that Mia came down them stairs on that cast trip and her cooch stunk up the whole house. If we can talk about all of those things. Stacey's not special, honey. If her mouth is stank and she brought them dresses back to Miss Vivian Muskie, we're going to talk about her too. We're going to talk about that ironing board and the bad wig too. Y'all, you know I don't spare none of them hookers. Too adorable say, we all know Ashley's a liar because her hairline is allergic to all the lies that come out her mouth. It's possible. Yes, girl. On Watch What Happens Live, talking about she was scared Charisse was going to see her on a security camera. Yes, Phoebe Buffet was the best person on Friends, even though it was a living single knockoff. I'm ashamed to admit that I watched some episodes, but yeah, Phoebe Buffet was absolutely the best character on Friends, and second place was Joey. Oh yes, but yeah, that's what happened between them two. But we got one more thing, couple more that we need to address with these housewives ladies. I don't know what's going on with these housewives ladies. I don't know. They got a lot happening. So yeah. Let's get into this here with Porsha and Shamea. Y'all look. I don't know if it's true or not, but they say they was acting real Decatur in Scotland. Yep. They say, yep. Oh, how you doing, Joey? Yeah. They was over there acting Decatur in Scotland. Now, I would feel bad, you know, but we ain't got none of our folks over there. Well, I guess we should feel bad because, you know, the only Black Americans they get to see is on television. The only other Black people in Scotland came there from other countries. And this, you know, was their brush with American Black people. And y'all was over there tussling. They said that Shamea and Porsha, the dynamic duo from Decatur, was over there tussling and scuffling. Okay. And hey, Miss Gigi, Happy New Year, boo. Thank you for being number 99. And they say that Drew Sadami is the one that broke it up. And this is why I say she gonna always be Drew Sadami to me. Because why would you get in between them two Decatur girls tussling? Now, if one of them had got a hold to you, you'd have been all messed up. You know, first of all, Drew knows she ain't even got the full range of motion of her neck to be getting in between Porsha and Shamea. You ain't had no business getting in that. Okay, but shout out to you for trying to stop them from embarrassing the rest of us as envoys from Black America in Scotland. Okay, some of them people probably had never even seen a Black American other than on television, and you know the type of stuff that people put out about us and try to make it be true about us even when it ain't. Then y'all carry y'all hind parts all the way to Scotland to go to tussling and going on. Now, ain't nobody got no story on the particulars of what started the fight or none of that. What I will say is, you would think that Shamea would leave Porsha alone. You tried to do the fake friend thing. The girl didn't take the bait when you was trying to make her look like a villain. You came up with a whole alliance with Brit Eady and Kelly Farrell. You did all of that. All of that. Unprovoked. Unprovoked. Then you got outed. Then you lied and said the girl didn't come to your wedding here in the States. Lied and said it wasn't a wedding. Then Porsha posted the goddamn proof that it was a wedding and she was absolutely there. You lied and say the girl didn't congratulate you on getting a peach. She jealous. She mad because I got a peach. She didn't congratulate me. For her to post the video of you showing the flowers she gave you saying congratulations on your peach, with you dancing around being phony and fake. And now they filming for season 17 and Shamea's still bothered. Girl, you shouldn't be bothered at all. You did all the dirt and it just ain't work. You tried to pull a Sarah on her. Oh, hold on. Is this your YouTube name? Because I want to say thank you, but I want to say the right name. Lachelle, thank you so much for the Cash App, sis. And she said, Happy New Year. Me do the little champagne bottle back. I like that we can send different emojis back on Cash App. That's so sweet. Thank you, sis. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love it. That's my second support of the whole day. Say, Porsha need to stop because this would be the second altercation outside the country. We don't even know what started the fight. So how you automatically say Porsha need to stop? How you know Shamea ain't started? We watched Shamea do all that stuff last year. Then they get in they almost fight. You immediately say it's Porsha. Now we know Portia's the black mamba. She gonna, she'll stab anybody in the back. But we all have evidence and proof that the thing between her and Shamea, this is not Porsha. This is Shamea. Hey, Ian, what's up, nephew? Happy New Year. Thank you for being like 100. Right. Who trying to be locked up abroad? On the upside, if they is in Scotland, I'm sure they have nicer prisons than we do here in America. Let's be clear. Now, I would not go getting locked up in any parts of Africa, Asia, or South America, but something tells me prison in Scotland just probably ain't that deep. Let's not go to prison in Russia. But, I'm thinking Scotland, you might be all right. Drew just did what a Yonla would do. You so crazy. Child, they embarrassed us. Belize and JB, they went over there, girl, and embarrassed us. Okay. Hey, Latrice, thank you for being 101. Happy New Year, boo. Miss Parker say people need to just stop lying when the truth will do it. Thank you. What is we lying for? Huh? How come we lying? Must we lie? Must we lie? That's the question. Oh, that's my black smile. Okay, sis. Thank you, Black Smile. Thank you. My second supporter today, and I appreciate you. Happy New Year. Tua Double said it don't matter whether Shamea started it because she got into that fight with the hot dog man family on her spinoff. So, okay, so by your logic, if you ever get in a fight and somebody tries to fight you, you can't defend yourself because you got in a fight before. You do know how fighting works, right? I'm just asking. You do know how fighting works. That's like saying, well, I did have to pay some anger management classes that time. So if you slap me this time, I got to let it go. That's not how fighting works, sis. It don't work like that. Belicious said it had to be Shamea because Drew was able to stop her and move her out the way. No way Drew could stop Porsha on a mission. Bingo. That's what I'm talking about. And this is why I love Belicious. See, Belicious pay attention to context clues. Drew is small. She can't move her neck all the way. She has to move her whole body when she move her neck. If she was trying to stop Porsha, we would have got the report that Drew was in a Scottish hospital. Now, y'all know Porsha is she pretty as all get out, but that's a big old corn-fed country gal there. If she had bulldozed over Drew Sidora, we would have got a report that Drew was in a Scottish hospital. It was Shamea. I'm willing to bet money, but we ain't gonna automatically pick one or the other because neither one of them ain't no good. Remember, we went through this last season with them. Y'all remember that, right? Where all of y'all was taking Shamea's side. Oh, Porsha's a bad friend. Oh, Porsha's a bad friend. And I kept telling y'all Shamea was full of crap. And then it came out that Shamea was full of crap. I kept telling y'all, them girls couldn't have been friends that long unless they had something in common. They are the same people. Hey, my sweet. Happy New Year, girl. Hey, Chef Blondie. Happy New Year, gorgeous. I keep telling y'all that. They're the same people. The only difference is Porsha didn't stab Shamea in the back. Shamea stabbed Porsha in the back. And I don't feel bad for Porsha because look how many people Porsha done stabbed in the back. Porsha go around like Michael Myers, like Norman Bates, hacking them in the back in between the shoulder blades. So Shamea did try to do you. It is what it is. You can't do dirt that long and think ain't nobody gonna do nothing to you. To Adora say, but she need to abide by her contract. Remember, they threw her in anger management. Child, that was just to satisfy some stuff. Ain't nothing in your contract say you can't defend yourself. If somebody put their hands on you, you gonna put your hand on them. I don't care who you are. Right. Child, Porsha would have took Drew through there. Sure woulda. Poor Drew. Whole body turn. Stacey be doing that too, but I think Stacey don't turn her whole neck because she's scared that wig gonna slide off. But Stacey don't turn her neck all the way either. But I think Drew neck really don't turn because I've been watching her since she came on there. That neck don't turn. It don't matter whether she got on a bad wig, good wig. We ain't seen her with no wig. I'm afraid to actually. But that neck don't turn. Shamea and Porsha are the Bopsy twins. They the same people, man. I'm gonna say this: the only difference that I see with Porsha and Shamea is Porsha do stuff being vindictive. I feel like the stuff, like, you know, she be trying to get back at people and she'll stab you in the back. But I think when it comes to Shamea, it's envy that makes her do what she do. Like she feel like certain things should be hers and it should not be Porsha's. And so because she was, you know, it's like, I'm just going to get you. Kind of like how her mama did Miss Diane. Say girl, anger management was after Kenya and the Alley incident. Porsha has had many altercations since then. Sure have. I know, but it don't move. Yeah, shout out to the stiff necks. Nothing against you. I'm just saying don't get in front of somebody as big and strong as Porsha. Just don't do that. They the same. Porsha thought they got along, but she underestimated how much that girl is bothered by her having anything. Not the Benzino of RHOA. Y'all hold a second. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so I don't know. I feel like Shamea need to let it go. Being upset like you didn't get her. And I think what's bothering Shamea the most is her plot failed. And she know Porsha ain't gonna never give her another shot to get her. I think she wanted Porsha to do the, you know, the fake friend thing. And so she'll have another shot at her and it didn't work. And thank you for heading to the reflection corner. That's a good place for you to go, calling her the Benzino or RHOA. DS, go ahead and tap Too Adorable on the shoulder. Help out. Drew just has to stop lying so much and she may get her neck back. And take yourself in there too. Both of y'all got 17-second violations. And take Paige. We ain't even going to talk about the fact that Althea Hart said Benzino and Bobby Valentino was going together. Y'all heard that? Althea Hart, the one what was married to Benzino, said that Benzino and Bobby Valentino was going together. Y'all know Bobby Valentino, the same one that Mia was over there kissing on and going on with. Yeah, Althea say that was Benzino man. But I ain't the one to gossip. So anyway, Zelene say both of them might throw hands. They've been around each other and they both Decatur girls. I'm sure they could both throw hands. What we saying is Drew don't need to get in front of Porsha because Shamea and Porsha is very different in size. Very different. Porsha is solid. That girl is solid. Shamea got a nice little, you know, more petite, like fairy frame, really, you know. I just wouldn't advise Drew to stand directly in front of Porsha when she's trying to run somebody over. I just don't think it's smart. Yep. Belicious says she thinks Zeno stole me a man. Might have. Let me find out that large Hispanic gentleman couldn't hold on to her man. You heard that too? Althea said it. I believe her. Because I ain't understand why he couldn't make it work with Althea. Althea pretty. She got a shape. I mean, a nice old shape too. Old thick girl. Ian say, yeah, I heard it and I believe it because both him and Benzino got similar allegations. Yep. And when Zeno couldn't do right with Althea, I say, all of the accoutrements that girl got, and you wasn't interested, it's because you don't like stuff that look feminine, because Althea had all that going on. Yep. Huh. Oh my God. DS, come back and get her. She got a whole 30 seconds this time. Too Adorable. Come tap her on the shoulder. 30 seconds. Come get her now. Come get your sister. Porsha definitely a thickum. Yes, she is too. Now, the Black Mamba will stab people in the back. She'll tell a lie in a minute, but we ain't going to say that her ain't bad, because she is. Lady Blue say people thought K. Michelle would bring RHOA down, but it's Porsha. How is it Porsha? Porsha doing what she been doing. She delivering the ratings them people want to deliver. I don't even like Porsha like that. We ain't finna play them games and pretend like she bringing something down. Hell, she embarrassing Negroes. She ain't embarrassing Bravo. Bravo is liking them chicks. Yeah, that girl tall and solid. That's what I'm talking about. Solid as a government mule. All I'm saying is I don't think it's smart for Drew or nobody her size to stand in front of Porsha running at 50, 60 miles an hour to get to nobody. That's all I'm saying. That's all. Belicious says Zeno and Bobby both had them allegations, and it's only right that they would be bidding each other over, taking turns and what. DS, when you gonna come get your sister? I need you to get Belicious, Too Adorable. Who else need to go? Belicious, you don't. Oh, so you don't want your job? Bring your wrench and come tap them because they crazy. This don't make no sense. Good night, Irene. But yeah, they doing all this tussling. Yep, ever since she picked up that weight. She picked up that weight after she left Cordell. And baby, look. Okay, DS came to tap y'all on the shoulder. You see her finger? She pointing y'all to the corner. Y'all got 30 seconds apiece. Phaedra was smart by not inserting herself. Phaedra too small. Phaedra said she wasn't getting in the middle of that. Phaedra looked like she all of 4'9". She was not getting in that. Ian say he gonna buy your snacks for the reflection corner. That's a good brother. That's a good brother. But let me tell y'all who else is talking, child. Real quick. Candace Dillard Bassett. She said to tell y'all she ain't coming back to the show. She said she ain't gonna never say never, but she ain't even having that conversation about going back to the show. That's what she said. I ain't said it. She said that. Let me see if I can see who had it so I could play the video for you, because I don't want to misquote her, but I could. That's what she said. Hold on, let me pull it up so y'all can hear her say it. She sure said that. Candace said that. And y'all, listen, y'all know, I believe I know why. I could be wrong, but I believe I know why. I believe we all know why she ain't trying to come back to that show. If it ain't too far down, if I got to dig too hard for it, I don't want it. If I got to dig too far down, I don't want it. It's kind of simple and I ain't got to do a lot. I get it. But yeah, child, she said she ain't coming back over there. She ain't interested. And I said, wow. But I do like that she said, I do like that she said that she never say never, because I think that's very telling. I think that's very telling. And the reason I say that's very telling, because it says that it's not that she don't want to come back. She don't want to come back right now. And I think we all know why. Candace ain't in no hurry to come back right now because Monique is there. And everybody is not angry and hating Monique with her. I feel like she only would want to come back if everybody was like out to get Monique and everybody was still so super mad with Monique, and Monique is able to kind of blend back in with the group and everything is everything. I believe that is why Candace is like, yeah, not now. So she did let us know that that she is in talks to be on Traders. She did say that. And I found that to be, you know, something. So it's like, okay, so you do want to be on Traders. So before, when it was about being on Traders and Monique was going to be there, you didn't want to do that. So it's given you don't want to share a screen with Monique, and that's fine. What I'm kind of confused about with Candace is like, girl, why won't you just say that? Okay, here it is. Let me go on and pull it up. Let me pull it back up so y'all can see it. Lord, Paige over there happy, y'all, because it's a Whataburger in Vegas and she don't have them in Cali. So you going to get the patty melt meal? Which one you going to get? Or the jalapeno burger? Hey, P. Brown. Hey. So let me let y'all hear what Candace had to say.
Do not have any plans to return to Potomac at this time. I say that, you know, as someone who believes firmly in never saying never. I'm not saying it will never happen, but what I'm saying is, as you all do not have any plans to return to Potomac at this time. I say that, you know, as someone who believes firmly in never saying never. I'm not saying it will never happen, but what I'm saying is, as you all do not have, you all are badgering and beating down my door to come back like yesterday. I am not having those conversations. I am having conversations about other things and other projects and other ideas, and you all are ideas and other endeavors that I'm really excited about. One of them being the Traders, and ideas and other.
So y'all heard us. So she and rather than be on Potomac, she's looking forward to, hey Breach, she's looking forward to being on the patty melt. That patty melt is busting. The patty melt is busting. Like, that's the only thing from Whataburger that I will eat. They used to have them little lemon pies, but then they stopped doing lemon. Now they got is apple, and I'm definitely not eating that. But yeah, them patty melts be busting. So y'all heard from Candace out of her own mouth. She wants to be on Traders because Monique is on Potomac. Like, that's the only way I can think about that. Because, girl, why would you not want your check? Why would you not want your check? We know your husband don't work steady. He don't work steady. He don't. Okay. But I can't understand why she's still, oh, I'm so traumatized by Monique, because nothing happened to Monique. Y'all got into a fight. It was mutual combat. She was acting like a donkey, and Candace was acting like a donkey, and them two donkeys went to scuffling. Candace got her wig shifted. Monique turned into Amnesia Annie. Oh, I don't remember what happened. I thought she hit me with a glass. I was triggered. Girl, y'all was acting like two hood boogers and went to tussling at them people's establishment. Now, that's what the hell happened. P. Brown says she looked just like Dorothy now that she put on a little weight. She do. She looked just like Dorothy, and I think it's pretty. I think she looks pretty, just like Dorothy. Yeah, she ain't thinking straight. Or maybe she's traumatized. Y'all know Candace has always had a lot of mouth, and I think that Candace is somebody who's always had a whole lot of mouth, but she ain't never really been popped. And I think that was the first time she got popped playing with somebody. Like, everybody can play the whole, Bad Girls Club, baddies persona, because they watch it on TV, and a lot of time girls think it's cute or whatever to be running up in people's face. Drag me, Monique. Drag me, Monique. Drag me, Monique. And the girl said, you better get your hand out my face. And Candace, drag me, Monique, drag. I don't think she realized that girl would actually drag her. I don't think she knew it. And so when, she doing the drag me, Monique, and then you got Monique over there flipping her hair, flipping your hair out the way, and then you got Giselle walk over and hit Monique on the shoulder. It was a classic case of baddest man hit my hand. Giselle started that fight. First with the words when she got Monique, and then Ashley when it got Candace. Giselle and Ashley started it with the words, and then when they was back and forth in each other's face acting like hood boogers, Giselle started it because she physically hit Monique's shoulder. Simple. Brandon said, I was thinking the same thing. She has to miss the check. She need that check. But she traumatized, because I think that's the first time somebody really hauled off and hit her where the noise was coming from. I don't think that ever happened to her before. Because she looked like she was really traumatized. Now, them Post-it notes was pushing it, but she was traumatized. B-Licious said, I don't blame her. As long as Ashley, Giselle, and Monique are there, she's in danger of being jumped on. Ashley and Giz will try to set her up like she did with Sesame Street. Yeah. Monique just lost it and popped herself. We saw Ashley will bring in a caveman. She will bring in a Geico caveman to attack you. And apparently hit Kiana in the face with a glass. Breeze, hello, beautiful girl. Happy New Year. I'm so glad to see you. I thought that was you. Yeah. So P. Brown, you with me? You think that's the first time Candace ever been popped in the mouth? Because, I think it really traumatized her, to be honest. Belicious said she didn't. She never been in a physical altercation. Yeah. Because, see, those of us who, grew up like no mature and get in fights and stuff, if you in somebody's face doing this, talking about drag me, somebody might take you up on it. Ian said, I know it's water under the bridge, but I feel like Giselle should have got reprimanded for putting her hand on Monique and hitting her. I believe that too. Giselle got away scot-free. Well, not really, because that binder was waiting on her tail at their reunion, and she, it's been a long time. It's been a long recovery from that. Yeah, Giselle started it. B-Licious say, other than Dorothy, had nobody never hit her before. And I don't think Dorothy hit her right. That's why she's like she is, because Dorothy should have been hitting her with that backhand. She should have been hitting her with the backhand, because that's how we met Candace, with her being slick and greasy at the mouth with her mama. And I ain't like that. Y'all know how I feel about people being disrespectful to their mamas. Y'all know that turns me all the way off. Paige said, exactly. That's why she was so traumatized. She never been checked for that mouth. And Ashley liked the low-key bait Monique. True. Yeah, she was used to using her words, but this is the thing. And I'm a firm believer in using your words. I don't believe that let me say it like this. I don't believe that nobody should act like your words are violence. Words are not violence. You can say whatever you want to say out your mouth. Where I feel like Candace crossed the line was, and not a line of disrespect or anything, but she crossed the line into the danger zone when you're leaving and you turn around and walk back and close space. That is an act of aggression. You're signaling to that person that you're ready for whatever. You're telling that person you are ready for whatever. Okay? Because she turned around and marched back over to Monique. That was the first thing that kind of put her in a danger zone. But when they started arguing back and forth and clucking like chickens, Monique and Candace, the both of them, and Candace was talking and Monique said, "Get your finger out my face." And she kept with the, "Drag me, Monique, you don't do stuff like that. You done already crossed space. Now you finger in the face, talking loud. You signaling that you want to fight." That's why it was so easy for Giselle to walk, lean over there, hit Monique on the shoulder and start a scuffle, because Candace has given all the signals that she wants to fight. The problem with that is that because Candace ain't never been in a scuffle, I don't think Candace knew she was giving signals that, hey, I'm ready to wallow. She didn't know. Yeah, mama hit her with the pocketbook, and I approve that. You know, I'm glad Dorothy hit her. Hold on, y'all, 1 second. Okay, y'all, I'm back. But yeah, that's the thing. I think that's the thing. And I think that Candace really don't know how to be in that environment. And let's talk. Bravo didn't care because they had contracted Monique to come back. Monique had to get out of that contract. So they was going to bring Monique back, even though she was traumatized. They didn't care about that. If Candace was open to coming back now, they would put her right on that screen. Hold on, Paige say, right. That would have traumatized the rest of us, not me. I got popped in the eye in 7th grade, mouthing off after a double dutch turn in the 7th grade. I'm not traumatized. You say that wouldn't have traumatized? Yeah, it wouldn't have traumatized me either. Because you know why? Because we learned as children that certain behaviors, you're signaling to people that you want to fight. We learn early when you do certain things, you're inviting that person. You're telling them that they are more than welcome to do whatever you got to do. Candace learned all the mannerisms of acting it out like, oh, do whatever you got to do. But she don't really mean that. Okay. Paige say that's why Karen asked if she was talking crazy to people like that on the street. Karen, even though you talk crazy to the wrong person, the housewives think security will get in there in time, and they don't. Well, you got to look at Karen from the country. People in the country fight. We do. I wasn't raised dirt poor in the projects. I'm from the country. Country people fight. Karen is from the country. She's from Surrey County. I'm sure Karen done been in a scuffle or two as a child, like most of us. So it was too late by that time, she should have been tapping that girl's behind as she grew up. Yeah. Dorothy was late on popping Candace. LEL said, I think Candace thought she could fight. Drag me is fighting words. She dumb for saying that and she can't fight. Thank you. Somebody say, get your hand out my face. You proceed to keep doing this and yell, drag me. It's given. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. And that's how I know Monique is real prim and proper and prissy. Because the first time I'd have told you to get your hand out my face and you didn't. I'd have slid you. P. Brown said, I like Candace, but she shouldn't have said drag me. And Monique, that wasn't the worst, but not the best option to use in an already heated exchange. I agree. Yeah, do it and come on and all that. Yeah, what is you saying? Tell them country folks scrap. We do that. We come up scrapping and going on. It's kind of what we do. It's time-honored tradition. Simple. Simple. But listen, we done talked about all the people. We done talked about all the people for the most part. Now, there's a little something else that I do want to get into. And it's a new year. I've taken my little break. I can't say a sabbatical because I didn't take that enough time to call it a pure sabbatical. But my mini sabbatical, my faux sabbatical, I've taken it. So now we back. And we're going to be back tomorrow as the gossip permits to check in and get down with what's going on with all these goddamn people. Because I feel like y'all know how it starts. The first of the year, the mess begins. I'm going to tell y'all up front, I'm watching this Pawn Poos and 50 Cent thing. I feel like that's going to develop into something. Brit Eady, real quick before we go, Brit Eady says she filing a DIVORCE. Okay. This is what she said. Let me tell y'all what she said before we go. I almost forgot her. You see how unimportant she is? So let's get into her. Let's get into Miss Eady, honey. Brit Eady says she filing for a DIVORCE. No Tammy Wynette. She said, let me read. Brit Eady says, I'm posting this on the last day of 365. Huh? You mean 2025? Ooh, baby, some children was left behind. To remove this facade of faking like this marriage is going to work. Facade means fake. Okay. Everybody can't come into the next chapter. I'm done hurting and I want to be happy in my next chapter. Cheers to 2026 of putting my happiness first. She just put of places where it don't go. And for the record, as much as I can't stand him, we are not going to create a false narrative that I'm walking away because of any fake made up rumors. Girl, you already told us you was pretending like you was in a happy relationship. You was faking. We knew you was faking. And she talking about rumors because she know it's giving some of the things that were said about your husband and the balcony and who's doing the bending. It's got something to do with that. He was faking with you. And you were faking with him. See, the whole time she was there, we all thought it was lavender. Your marriage looked lavender. Okay? But let's read what else she posted. Let's read what else she posted. Hold on. Bree still talking about Candace and Monique. Let me get her comment. It's the fact that Monique had been picking a fight with that girl all season. After Candace got hit upside the head, Monique twisted the narrative before the season aired. Yeah, people do that after they fight. Just like you get the ones that get beat up and then they make up a story and say, I won when you didn't. I don't really care about that either because they shouldn't have been fighting. And the fact that Monique had an issue with Candace and the stuff Candace had said and knowing a part of the stuff that Giselle and them was trying to do, and she felt a way about Candace because she thought Candace was her real friend and all that. I don't know. Water under the bridge. My book, they shouldn't have been fighting. Ashley shouldn't have been able to twist Candace, and Giselle surely shouldn't have been able to twist Monique. They was both acting a fool. I don't feel bad for neither one of them. I'm gonna just tell you the truth. Fights happen. Fights happen. And if somebody say something that gets you that worked up, if you know you can't fight, act like you know you can't fight. I stand by that. So look, this is what else Brit Eady posted now. Hey, Linnell. Brit Eady said, it took me a while, but I finally realized what triggers my toxicity. It's disrespect. I can be chill, fun, easy to get along with. I can vibe with anybody, but the second I feel disrespected, everything in me shifts. My peace goes out the window, my patience disappears, and that soft version of me turns sharp real quick. I'm self-aware enough to know I'm a good woman, I'm kind, I'm genuine, I'm understanding, and I always try to lead with love. But that's exactly why disrespect hits so deep, because I know how much grace I give before I ever lose it. When I snap, it's never random. It's a reaction. What you put in is what you get out of me. Still, I'm learning not to let people pull me out of character, learning. Girl, what the hell is you talking about? If you leaving the man, leave him. God dang, hell, at this point, I wish I was the judge. I sign your papers now. Hey, Dina the Explorer, girl, how you been doing? I ain't seen you since over on my little brother channel. Good boy. How you doing? Merry New Year. Yeah, I'm like, girl, we don't care nothing about all that. We don't care nothing about that. We seen the cash outs from your man to get to the gay swingers party, and the young man saying that your man was on the balcony getting bent. Right, she can't get along with nobody, but she says she can get along with everybody. Say sis could have used Chat GPT. She should have. Not just could have. Should have. She should have. And then she should have asked Chat GPT, should I post this? So that way it could have told her no. Mm-hmm. Yeah, where's my violin too? Where's my fiddle? Don't nobody want to hear that. Girl, the bottom line is you divorcing that man after pretending like y'all was happily married, and my man is my husband, and you test driving cars, pretending like he buying a Ferrari when y'all ended up. I want to know from her, did she ever pay that girl that decorated that event to the country club for them $1,800 you still owed that girl? And did you get a country club them $10,000 you owed them? Because it's given Bravo gave you the money to do the event, and y'all must have put it in y'all pocket or something, because y'all sure ain't paid the country club because they were suing your husband. Yeah, the country club out there in Roger, they were suing y'all for their money. Right. Yeah, she was on the my man. Like we couldn't see that they was lavender than a mug. Oh, well, honey. Oh, well, that's all I can say. My name Bennett, I ain't in it. Well, look, listen. We're going to be back tomorrow as the gossip permits. Okay? Same bat time, same bat channel. Make sure y'all in Discord. Don't miss out on the sales. I'm going to try to keep y'all up to date on the penny items that be on Dollar General. I'm going to tell y'all how to get in there, how to use your app. Make sure it's a penny item, how to do the thing, but y'all got to be in Discord for that, because I'm not coming to do that on no live stream at all. I'm not. I got better stuff to do, like run my mouth and gossip. But make sure you in Discord so you don't miss out on what's happening. If it's a sale and I know, you gonna know. But if you ain't in there, you ain't gonna know. That's all. But look, that's what it is. Y'all know what time it is. If you didn't hit the like button on the way in, please, pretty please, with a cherry on top, make sure you hit the like button on the way out. I want to say a special thank you to my girl Black Smile for supporting my stream. Thank you to lovely, gorgeous ladies for helping your sister and backing your sister up. Thank you to everybody who's here for hitting that like button and your engagement button and sending up them bubbles, because y'all know I need them and I'm sensitive. But if you didn't hit that like button on the way in, make sure you hit it on the way out, okay? Hit your notification bell. Make sure you click all so you'll know every time we go live on this good channel. And if you in Discord, this link right here, If you're in Discord, you're going to always know when I go live because I tell them before I tell anybody. So keep your notifications in Discord turned on, okay? On top of the sales and the other gossip, all right? Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and make sure if you want to join channel membership and put that crown on your head, join button beneath the video, membership link in the description box. Also, in that description box, we got the link for my book, Little Girl, Big World. It is a survival guide for all of our girls who are leaving home for the first time. Make sure every little girl you know has one, nieces, grandbabies, godbabies, the little girl down the street, all of them. You can't afford it, holler at me. My information is scrolling. I'll make sure you get one free of charge, okay? Also, we got my wish list in there. We got our storefront in there so you can shop for your home like you shop for mine. The wish list is in case you want to send me any goodies. I appreciate all the love and all the support. And our merchandise store is also in the description box so you can get your crown gear and represent for the royal family. So listen, guys, again, Happy New Year. This is 2026. This is a day we never seen before. We'll never see again. I'm grateful for all of you. I'm grateful that all of you made it into 2026. We say prayers and condolences for people who have lost people before 2026. And we into this year with a mind of being thankful, a heart of being thankful and grateful for what we have and not complaining about what we don't. All right? All right. So y'all know what it is. Be positive, be productive. Okay? Encourage the people around you. Make sure that you always remember to encourage yourself. And remember, in case nobody else tells you, God loves you. I love you. And there is nothing you can do about it. Talk to you again soon, okay? Bye.